Let's capture a game. There it is. It's a little Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday to y'all. All right, we don't need to talk about King Wenceslas. We've done that many a time. My name is Steve. We are indeed playing Kingdom Come Deliverance this Saturday afternoon. I hope your weekend's going real well so far. I cannot complain about mine. I had to sleep in a little bit and just sort of laze around. It's been good. It's been good. Okay, I do want to, and I should have done this earlier. Let's delete like 5 games. I'm pretty sure it's this one. We'll go way down here. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. Delete, yes. If you're wondering, why are you doing this? There is a reason. This game gets wonky if it's got too many saved games going. All right, I think that's good. Let's play. Yeah, I do want to load that save game. Jess Carter says, opening the wiki just in case. I think that's probably wise. I think that's smart. All right, so I want to take a look at where we were. I know that we spoke with the guy. We got his guardian to go away, but he wants us to rob his guardian. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got to steal the writ and steal the guardian's purse. All right, do we know where this guy is? Wasn't exactly overjoyed, quite willing to let me take his place. Need a writ of acceptance from the abbot, which his guardian had safely tucked away. Well, we don't know where the guardian is, do we? Is he staying at the inn? It's nothing. I got the room wrong. Okay, I can't go into that one. Beat it. Beat it, alehouse maid. She's just standing there. She knows I'm up to no good. Shadow King over on YouTube, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Okay, for a second I lost audio. That was weird. All right. So that's the guy's house. There's the ale house. Well, let's save first. If I'm going to do crazy stuff in broad daylight, I want to do it with a net. Oh, come on. He doesn't even have it.
He's stealing here.
You were asleep. You were so drunk. All right. I guess the good thing we know is that he doesn't have it in his chest there. That means he probably has it on him. I could knock him out. Although there's someone else coming up the stairs now. That's fantastic. That's just what I need. Who are you guys, anyway? You townsman, villager, great. It's nice of them to look the other way. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I didn't pickpocket him. But nobody knows. I'm not like, they're not like going, oh, you're a criminal. Whoops, wrong one. Sorry. My bad, my bad. I may have pulled it off. Shut up.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I've got what you need.
I've got what you need.
That's very, very
Excellent.
goblin in
Give me
World
the
of
purse.
Warcraft.
You can do as you like with the ring.
Here's half the purse.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me.
I think it seems damn fair.
Take care now.
I did all of the heavy lifting there. I'm saving you from having to go to the monastery. I think it seems extraordinarily fair. Yeah, ungrateful little brat. All right. Now that I have really let him have it for that. You know what we haven't done? Where's my good dog? There he is.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy.
That's my boy. And then...
Look what I've got for you.
Yeah.
You'll love this.
I feel really bad feeding a dog super rotten deer meat, but he seems okay with it. He doesn't get sick, so how are my stats going here? You know what? If they had some soup out, I'd like to eat it. Nope, they don't. All right, what else do I have in the way of food? And not a whole lot. What does Preserver do? It increases it by 50%, which is not going to be good enough for those. It would take it to 50, which I think will still make me sick. Let's see. I wonder if he has anything. Do you have any food that you'll sell? Fresco Master.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, right on. He has Tavern Life too, which we could buy, and I think that would be good. How much does he have? He has 84. This way we could get really good at drinking without getting intoxicated. I mean, what do we have that we might sell him? Oh, cowhide. I certainly don't need it. I don't know that I have a whole lot else for him. Yeah, like I have Tavern Life 1, but I don't have Tavern Life 2. Or I will shortly. All right, so I'm going to pay 149. We're most certainly going to haggle for that.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so.
All right, so how about that? In fact,
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
would ya?
Aye, that would do it.
All right. And reputation gained. Even though I, barely avoided doing time here. Is there... there is. There's a butcher right up there. Let's go there. I mean, I could punch out some chickens or hack a cow with my sword. Certainly an option. I don't know that I want to hack another cow apart quite yet. All right. I think that the butcher is like right here, isn't he? Yeah, in fact, I think we're like standing on the sign for it. Gross. Well, I don't see a sign for it, but I feel like we're here. Maybe he's like on the other side of this building. There are no doors here, that's for sure. Can we eat? We can. Oh, that's even better. And then we'll cook the chicken. And then maybe have a little bit of a wash. You know what? Did we get a skill up back then? I could have sworn we did. Yeah. It was in stealth. Oh, even better. That's neat. Okay. Well, we got takedown, which we used just then. That was very useful. What's that? Committing a crime, you get a +1 bonus. When crouching without movement, you get... That's not bad. We'll think about that. Allows you to kill from stealth. Ooh. Guys, I don't know. I could see that being useful. The thing is that I'm just not in stealth all that much. I don't really sneak up to people. That said, like, I've snuck up to people who were asleep. Dust Carter, I'm going to read that in a minute because that's really funny. Like, there have been a couple times when I've snuck up to someone who's asleep that I want to kill them, and I haven't really been able to just kill them. So I think that's what we're going with. And maybe we pick up Crouching Chameleon another time. I was watching someone else play this game while waiting for you to start. It's very entertaining to watch, but he's very timid when it comes to punching out livestock. You've got to punch out livestock. It's free food. I mean, you'd get in so much trouble for it in Skyrim. Like if you damage that one chicken in, I forget what the name of the town was. It's the first one you go to. I think River something or other. If you kill that chicken, everyone in the game goes to attack you or something like that. All right, do I talk to this guy now? Yeah, hi. I'm the novice Carl. I'm expected. We've had a number of conversations with this guy. If he says anything other than, you're not Carl.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Boy, this guy is daft. You know what, let's try this. Try to find out who came before me.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to
I am able to
Naturally.
read.
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the
Sure.
temptations of this world?
Yeah, why not?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Farewell.
Oh boy. All right, so let's do it this way. Put away. Let's not sell or give away or drop any of the stuff we need. Let's go to Rite and just shove it all in a trunk. I think that's the way to do it. It's certainly the safest way. You know what? Can you beam down my horse, please? Oh. Is he actually running here? What is up, Pebbles? Okay. Now let's fast travel. All the way to Rite. It is a long hike. And at least some of it is going to be at night. A band of armed peasants. I'm almost sure that the armed peasants are up to no good. I mean, look at that guy right there. He's oh, I'm so sneaky. Hey guys, what's up?
Fucking come on then. Ah!
What's the matter? Come on! That's in!
The fucking hell! I'll slip heck, but... You'll die for that.
Come here, Billy Liver!
Take that! Bring it on! Ah! there.
What happened here?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Why is my... Did my torch go out?
You call that combat?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Where are the rest of those guys? No, that's not them. That's somebody else. Huh. I wonder if they ran off? Whoa. All right, can we continue? I feel like they've run off. Can we avoid that one? Yeah, I would rather not tangle with armed and armored humans. There was one of them, I think I can handle them. Two maybe, but it's normally like 3 or 4 when you run into them there. Don't they have a little wash basin here? I'd like to use that before I went to sleep. I don't know, that may not be an option. Here we go. Okay. Move all. Maybe I can at least keep like one. And if I can take a torch with me. Yeah, let's take all the torches. And maybe I should take like some. Should I take clothes? Here, I'll put on the shirt from Stephanie and the red hose. Not these, because these are actually pretty nice. I'll have to go and, I don't know, whatever other shoes I've got. There. Yeah, we'll get a full night's sleep in our comfy bed. He's afraid of getting caught and arrested. That he gets in a lot of trouble for robbery. Yeah, I try to steer clear of stealing stuff, but the game has demonstrated that you can completely rip off. Oh, well, not rip off, but you can like kill livestock at your leisure, and apparently no one cares. So I absolutely recommend it. Okay. We've put everything away. You know what? Before we do this, did we? I imagine we put away our money also. Wooden cross. So that's other and quest items. Okay, you know what? There's a few other things I think we should take. Like, let's take... Yeah. Let's take a little cash. Let's take one marigold decoction. Do I have any... Do I have like a... Was it a bludgeon? I guess I don't. I have this bardiche that I could take, but I mean, it's not very impressive. Let's take a couple bandages. All right. I think that'll at least do it for now. My nourishment is 73. Let's grab some food. I just thought of something. What about my poor doggo? All right. I think that's probably good. What is that? Okay. That is nothing of any import. Like, I was thinking I would just go and get, I don't know, just a couple of things I could eat, you know, if I don't have food.
Just this morning. Bread.
Or maybe I just buy some bread.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot.
Hold on, don't go running off.
That grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
May the Lord watch over.
Yeah, let's buy some bread. We know it lasts for 4 days. Okay. I think that's good enough. We won't worry about haggling for that. We'll just close the deal.
Everything for the house, garden and field.
All right, my nourishment is 72 now.
Get the best right here.
Where might I find? I think there was like a little guard camp right outside of the gate, and they might have had some soup. Oh, even better. Awesome. Nope, it's not here. It's out this way. Yeah, and they did have some. Okay. I'm gonna hope that traveling by day is gonna work out, or I hope that we don't run into any trouble while traveling by day. No, we're ignoring him. We need to be ignoring about everything we run into here. A corpse. Gross. Great.
Yeah.
Is this person still chasing us? There we go. Not anymore. Kind of went the wrong way, but we got away from the person who wanted to slay us. Son of a...
What the hell was that? Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Hey, all of you, gather here, raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Is he telling me to stop so that he can kill me? I'm unarmed. What a jerk. Okay. That was, I went the wrong way again. I kind of get into like little panic mode here. All right, good. At that time, at least we were able to avoid it. I mean, I have mostly gotten rid of everything. Not you. You, that's who I wanted. All right.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
There.
Here, heal.
All right. Where did he tell me to exactly go? I forget. Let's pull this up here. There's a trunk in the gate. I wish I would have seen this. There's a trunk in the gatehouse where I can put my things. Is this the trunk?
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
All right. It would be good, like, if... Whoa. That was something. Having to take vows like this in a church. I feel like for Henry that would be really hard to do.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam.
Boy, Henry looks uncomfortable.
Ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam.
Wow, he needs to work on that, huh?
Et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Man, does that guy look like frustrated. He's
Accept your
like,
new name,
what is
Brother
wrong
Gregor,
with you?
and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Let's see. I think he was being punished. Carl?
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go. Let's
go
do
then.
the tour.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Goodness.
Salve Domine. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. Servers. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices.
Cool, they
So
have an alchemy
beware.
bench here. Although...
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
Oh boy.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin,
Jodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I'm looking to get hold of some lockpicks. I don't think I should say this.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Well, I haven't been here very long.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Okay.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Okay, what else can we... about my search for Pius. Sure.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it is.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
I'm looking for the perpetrators so I can punish them.
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Is Yodok pious? Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
I know that you're pious?
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother.
I just told you I'm neither of those things.
But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Okay. All right, what do I got here now? Find out which of the novices is pious. I was kind of wondering, as soon as he started casting aspersions on someone else, that he might be the guy. I kind of don't remember the way back to our room. This place is big. Right, that's the food place. Food place. The dining hall, I guess. I don't know what they would call it. As soon as he said leave me out of it, I was suspicious of him. Yeah. Des Carter, you and I think, are thinking along the same lines about him.
God be with you.
Lockpick very hard.
That must have been Brother Circator. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
All right, no, not there. This is the room where it all started. And I think we did go this way.
He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
God be with
Let's
My
talk
name's
to
Gregor,
Siskin.
a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I mean, I know the names of the other guys. Why can't I?
That's all. Thanks. Who would you elect, Abbot, if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
All right. What can I guess, I mean, I've already known of it.
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter, and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
All right.
Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas. But the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it.
This John, who is he?
A Sir Cater, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery through reform and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
Okay. I think I understand the rest of that stuff. I don't need to ask about it. I guess that's it.
Thank you for your time, brother.
I don't get a vibe from him that he's the guy.
Besides, God will be our protector.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I'm interested in the other novices.
Well, at least I can ask
What
about
can you tell me
that
about
guy.
Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile and a new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
You don't think much of him, do you?
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Okay, what about Antonius?
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
All right.
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
I like John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Huh. I don't think this is the guy.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially Abbot Peter, and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life was
That is almost exactly the same response Siskin had.
Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
Brothers John and Nevlas. But the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
Same response Siskin gave.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry. We'll get our chance.
Someone really reeked at Matins.
All right. I think I'm done.
Wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery,
I mean,
but one that'll soon be solved. It's a wonder that Prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get its man.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
You mean his not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed that too?
No, you just told me.
Actually, you could be right.
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin, you'll find he's the one you're looking for.
It's not even giving me the option to go back. It's either you're wrong or you could be right.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night.
Which makes me think that the answer is you're wrong.
You've got the wrong end of the stick. That has nothing to do with anything.
You think so? He definitely acts like a criminal. Who else would it be?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
I don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it, not act on your own.
Okay, that's enough. I saw another one in here. Another novice, I mean. That's Lucas.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
This guy just said, don't talk to me.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all, except that he's not a stickler for rules.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
I'd like to know something about the other
Let's see if he's got anything about
I
anyone
don't
else.
know much, but ask away.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators. That's about it.
All right.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
All right.
Are you joking? Don't you know anyone at all here?
Why should I?
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do.
One
In
of
fact,
the
I
monks
probably already
passed
know
by
more
and
about them than
shoulder
you
checked
do.
me.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Huh.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us.
I
We
don't
cast
get the
past
vibe
aside
from
when
this
we walked
guy
through
that
the
he's the
monastery
one.
gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
He's trying to forget about something, and I believe that.
If you could, who would you vote for to be the abbot?
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry? Ask Antonius. He often talks about it, and I'm sure he has an opinion.
All right, let's try this.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone?
Uh-oh.
But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am.
I lost reputation with him.
At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhof farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him, then I'll see.
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
I just don't think he's the guy. All right, so we've talked to all of them now.
Check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
Okay, in the cloister it says go to bed. It says novice Siskin doesn't attend morning worship. Maybe we could at least go have a look at Siskin. This is not our bed either. I wonder if it's upstairs from here. I mean, if I ran, I wonder if people would... Good. Doesn't seem like they mind if I run. This is back into the church itself. Could I carry this around? Nope. There we go. There's the stairs. Oh no! That was an accident. I didn't mean to punch that guy. I didn't mean to punch that guy. It was just sort of, I just sort of applied pressure to the mouse button and I didn't mean to. Oops. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just too dark. I mean, I can't tell if there is a wall in front of me or not. I'm neglecting my daily schedule. Listen, I would love to not be, but I can't find where I go to sleep. Page torn from book. Hold on. Well, I want to read it. A page torn from a book. That's not helpful. And it doesn't give me an option to read it. That's frustrating. Although, I'll take these. It's too dark for me to read that. Do I have something that says my daily schedule? Everyday labors. I can't even read that. It's too dark. Great. Now, there's not, I mean, just if I were to zoom in a little, does it? Well, it marks where the alchemy bench is, but it doesn't mark where my bed is. My dog is all the way in there? Oh, piss off with your daily schedule. All right, so it's not in here. Boy, this whole like... Okay. This whole moving around before or in the dark before electric lights is really a bother. What I wouldn't do for a torch. Maybe when he showed me the place where our beds were, I should have just been like, okay, thanks, I'm going to sleep now. We robbed them. Oh, there's my dog. Kind of trapped in the middle of the...
To me?
Is he trapped? Or is he saying, like, this is where you're supposed to go? If so, I can't go that way, doggy. I don't know if I have any food.
You'll love this.
I don't have any. I can't, there's no way I can pick that lock right now. I will tell you, walking around this like super dark area is not fun. Oh, this is it. We found it. Is this ours? It's good enough. I don't know when we're supposed to wake up. but this'll do. Oh, we have to walk.
Brother? Is this a tavern? Are we at a dogfight? Violence does not belong here, as you well know. This is unforgivable.
I'm not going anywhere. No, I accept my punishment. Will that do?
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed in the monastery.
I don't think I have anything. Okay, a day of jail time. Of church jail. Did they at least feed me while I was in church jail?
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Oh no, that actually is potentially useful information. Another page torn from the book. I have 2 pages torn from books now.
Peace be with you, brother. What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Do you know what this torn page is?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
Who'd tear up a book like that? Brother Librarian might know.
Okay. The guy's name is Brother Librarian? Is this... Okay. Well, it says that, like, it's... I think they said it was time to go to bed, didn't they? Well, I guess it was 24 hours, so... Are you by any chance Brother Librarian? What about you? No? Oh, Brother Neblas. He's the guy who's... Do I have to do anything special or just sort of be here? Here, I'll get kind of in a, so I'm in the spot with him. I don't want to like talk to someone during this. That doesn't seem like that would be a good idea. Okay. I mean, am I supposed to be up front? This seems to be like where it is, where we're supposed to be. And we're essentially standing on the spot. Name of the mission. A needle in a haystack. Here, let's not. There.
This is not a good time for questions, brother.
All right, I figured that would be the response. Only here one day and already causing trouble. I mean, it's true. I punched a guy. I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened that way. Without marking where I need to be, this is really, really difficult. Because I'm in the right room. And, you know, essentially standing doing the same thing everyone else is. All right. A sip of iced tea got me nowhere. I was hoping that it might jog my brain and give me some ideas, but it did not. Not even a little. So the part that we're in now is in a needle, or is actually in the cloister, where I can excuse myself from prayer, but attending mass is compulsory for all. All right, so this is prayer, I'm guessing. And this is, what's it called? This one is actually a side quest called In the Cloister. kind of hoping it would mark where that librarian was. Because we did mark that as a quest to track. All right. What's this one? Nasty habits here. Okay. Can you move? Oh, I better grab this. Okay. That was actually extraordinarily important. So I'm glad I took that. I know we've got an ad break. Yeah, I saw that Discord message. Jess Carter dropped me a message that says, it is possible to skip this quest by infiltrating the monastery secretly during poverty, chastity, and obedience and murdering one of the novices. Well, I've actually already done poverty, chastity, and obedience. That's already one that I've already completed. So I can't I've missed that that opportunity. Yeah, I know we're in a ad break here. Okay. I talked to Antonius. He thinks Yodok might be pious, and Siskin. Yodok thinks it's Siskin. Lucas was the other one. He had no idea and didn't really want to talk about it. I don't know. I just got the vibe from him that he was trying to leave like the world behind. So he's either a really good liar or he and you know what? I'm just gonna bail.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere?
I thought I was supposed to be here.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Brother? Save your excuses for someone else. This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
All right, so this is apparently what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And maybe I just have to burn an hour.
When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early at the middle of the
Oh no, we're not supposed to
let them
talk.
again do what work has to be done until Vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on daily manual labor. Idleness is the enemy of the soul.
Is he starting over again?
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early at the middle of the 8th hour.
I mean, which one is Nevlas? Is it this guy?
Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
I've been poisoned.
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story.
It is him!
Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make
Is he telling me a
bargain with the
parable
hound.
about what he just did?
I think I understand you. But the beast would need to know what deal he's being offered.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
I don't want to kill him, though. Yeah, it's neither of those. We didn't fail it. We just... I hate it when it says that. Objective started kill Antonius?
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
It's kind of like Sir Radzig had said, you know, capture him and take him to the bailiff. All right, let's do it your way. I don't want to just kill him.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Oh, good. Where can I find blood in a monastery?
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it, all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
Boy, that's tricky.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow. That sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Getting the keys won't be easy.
I know, but Brother Salarius is a reformed thief. I'll bet he still has a few lockpicks lying about. If you know how to use them,
this is
they'll
tough.
be worth finding. Or there's the hard way. Steal the keys from the prior. He carries them with him at all times.
They both sound hard to me. But needs must.
All right. I know everything I need to know. I can get to work.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
All right. Is this the... Here, let's eat the antidote. With any luck... Okay, we're no longer... And marigold decoction. All right, well, we had the little piggy for a while, but at least we're healing. I really hope that this guy's... Can I at least see what my... Here we go. 4 a.m., 6 common meal, 8 work in the frattery, assigned by Brother Nevlas. Okay. All right, we need to find that Brother Salarius, I think his name was.
Brother.
For
what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother. Save your excuses for someone else. This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished.
Piss off. Okay. Maybe we can rush to this Brother Salarius guy. All right, this is where I was in... That's where I was in jail, I think. I don't want to go back there. Why is it not opening the door here?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Oh. Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
Sure.
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Okay. Why are they forbidden?
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
All right, where can I find it?
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
Okay.
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Salarius could help.
Okay.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Okay, I guess I am here for daily duties.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Concoct 2 buck's blood potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay. Is he writing like a thing? I'm gonna take these. And I guess I should find out what the ingredients for this potion are. Read. Okay. Here we go. Whoever is short of breath or weighed down by heavy armor, let him drink this, and he will be less tired. Okay, so we'll need St. John's wort, comfrey, and dandelions. All right, we'll give it a try. Actually, can I just, if I hit Q, will I get them? Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. I forgot that it has a whole section on them. Okay. We'll take all of it. All of it. I think it was marigold. Was the other one? Let's take it off. Now we'll double check. Read. Dandelion. Okay. I think I picked up some, didn't I? Nope, I didn't. Okay. So, comfrey, dandelion, St. John's wort. And once again, flip pages until we get to the instructions. All right. So, grind the St. John's wort. All right, so let's put the oil in first. So put the oil in, grind the St. John's wort, and hey, maybe if we just leave this, if we could auto brew this, that would be great. Nope. God damn it. I guess I need to put oil in here first. All right, so St. John's wort. All right, now I'm going to put it in here. And then put put in the comfrey. And let it boil for 1 turn. Okay. Do this turn. All right, and now the dandelion. We're supposed to let it cool, though. So let's wait until the fire's gone down. Okay, here goes. We did it! Hey, how about that?
Talk to me, brother.
Here we go.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
That is awesome. Well, now what do I do? What does my book say I need to do now? Everyday labors. Okay. I have until noon when I'm supposed to go work in the library. So maybe now would be a great time to go find this brother Solarius dude. All right. So if we hang left here, he should be in one of the rooms on the... I am not. We did our chores. Yes, I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to...
What is it, brother?
He doesn't say anything like, I don't have an option to do other work.
Don't move a muscle.
I'm running away. Is that guy chasing me? I don't know if he is or not. If he is, I'm just gonna have to take my medicine.
Brother.
It's this dude again.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I just worked.
You're right, brother.
Now, this is your third warning. And do you know what that means? A day in solitary confinement.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
I just have herbs and some bandages. Ah. This part is a giant pain in the ass. I wonder if I should have just killed that guy and then, you know, been on about it. You're serving jail time. Yep, they took all of it away from me. Actually, wait. I would normally be on my way to Mass right now, so maybe it would be okay for me to be
with you, brother.
out and about. Yeah, right on. You too. This is him.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm looking for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks.
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Just for fun?
Fuck. Well,
pull the other one, brother. It's got bells on. Anyway, you're barking up the wrong tree. I can't help you.
What?
Go away.
Go away.
Novices aren't allowed here.
Novices aren't allowed here.
All right, I was able to write down our little order for the next day. That's good. Although this guy says he can't help me with keys or lockpicks. And he won't even let me talk to him now. I'll have to steal them from the prior. You could just kill him. Oh. Well, yeah, I could just kill him. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for now and maybe do a little thinking and research about how we're gonna go about doing the rest of that. Let's raid out. That sounds like fun. Plus, we can rest or raid one of my good friends, and I love being able to raid him. There we go. All right, y'all. Hey, if you stopped by today and hung out, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you are watching the video on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, please drop them in comments. And if you enjoyed the video, I hope you drop a thumbs up on there. That's it, guys. Avowed on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. Say hi to the Celestial Voyager for me. So long. you.